When you have followed my channel, you will surely know that I was busy with tobacco leaves, tobacco plants. And you can see them in my garden here through this mesh anyway, insect mesh, etc. I took these leaves out of the, say, lowest part of the stem of the tobacco plant. And of course I was also busy doing that earlier, and they are here. All these, say, leaves of the lowest part of the tobacco plant. Were dried, and of course I have studied many tobacco plant videos on YouTube, how you can dry leaves, etc., and there must also be a kind of fermentation. And well, I'm absolutely not sure whether here we have a kind of fermentation, say, to give that tobacco leaf a certain flavor. And I also learned that sometimes tobacco leaves can be left for 5 years or so when they are fermented to give that tobacco a much better, say, flavor when it is smoked anyway. Well, I need, of course, in a certain way, some guidance. I'm a little bit acquainted with electronics, but this is for me a completely new idea. How can I get, in the first place, is this okay, what I'm doing? Yeah, this looks a little bit like fermented tobacco leaves, but this is still green, and I think there's no fermentation here. So is it okay what I'm doing? And well, do I have to take more time to get, so say, to the typical brown leaves that we always see in all kinds of videos? In a certain way it is a success. It's growing here in the Netherlands, so in a moderate climate, absolutely not tropical or subtropical, so it's growing here. That's good. And the leaves feel leather-like, and that's also, say, I think a good result. But anyway, so you see the leaves that I'm drying now. Here, small bamboo pin, and I learned from other videos on YouTube that the leaves had to be dried back to back. I'm doing that now. So anyway, when there is someone on YouTube under my followers that can give me some guidance about how to do this or that, say, getting the best possible result out of this, say, at least for me, experiment of growing tobacco leaves, that will be much appreciated. Anyway, so drying here, they at first get a little bit yellow, and then we have this result. Anyway, of course I'm going to dry this further. Perhaps I will get a more dark leaf for the tobacco, etc. Thanks for watching, by the way. It's for me a completely new experiment, just like all the other experiments that I'm doing in the field of electronics. Thanks for watching again.